Hey everyone, welcome to PopXP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. And don't forget, if you can, make sure to share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the PopXP channel.
Hello everybody, welcome to Thursday Night Live with Bill Tucci.
Behold his mighty hand.
Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang.
Just want to manage expectations.
Weird.
This is the worst!
Green. I'm Billy Palmiati. And I'm Billy fucking Tucci!
What's up everybody? I am Billy effing Tucci and I have a welcome to Thursday Night Live. Sorry we're late. I had to shift over here to the writing department because the PC over there having troubles with it from the Blevins Media Center. It takes me about 10 minutes for it to start up. I wasn't drawing today, so I completely had to start it up, just actually turn it on. And sometimes it takes 10 minutes to turn on. That's why PCs suck. And that's why I've been a Mac guy since 1994. But we got a great show today and two extraordinary guests. This is the return of Thursday Night Live, where we're going to start having guests on the show. It's normally just Debbie and I promoting our stuff. Last week, we had Bo Smith come on as we talked about our Wolverine She 25th anniversary edition. And, well, without further ado, or don't, why don't we bring on Chuck Dixon and Bob Hardin. What's up, fellas?
You write your stuff?
Yeah, I would call it that, but I kind of, I could push some words around. I could punch some keys,
You do all right.
I do all right, I guess. I've been fooling everybody for the wrong time, but we have, guys, the creators of the seven deadly sinners, man. And thank you guys for joining us this week. From what you sent me, the book looks fantastic. It's badass. Just hello, how's it going?
Hey, thanks for having me on. Thanks for having
you with the best studio ever, Bob, up there. Damn, that looks great. So I got to tell you something. So Bob's frozen a little bit. Is he, Chuck?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Well, let's just look at Bob's studio with those posters hanging up there.
I know.
And I'm looking at you with your feast of books behind you, Chuck Dixon.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way with this, and they're just now getting a mess. I think I'm getting to that age, Bob, if you can hear us, and Chuck, that I got to start getting rid of stuff.
Well, I'm already doing that. My wife calls it Swedish death cleaning.
Really? Are you? Because, hey, Bob, you're still frozen, so why don't you pop out and pop back in? And that might help if you can hear us, because I don't know if you can hear us. It's alive. I feel like we're talking to Hal 9000.
Yeah.
Hal is Dave. You there?
But when you see these people on the news and they always got a bookshelf behind them when they're remote, and you can tell when it's a working library and it's a phony baloney library.
I know. You sure can. Yeah, because they're all neat and they've got little things on top of them and stuff like that. And
yeah. Look at this. This is a mess. I'm going through.
And then you got that. Right. I'm like, where's? All right, there it is, you know. And then I just shoved the stuff back there. There he comes. He's back. I'm going to remove him from this one. And yeah, JC Vaughn calling me. JC doesn't know that I'm actually streaming. Hang on, Bob.
Earth to Bob.
Bob, you there? Bob? I see him frozen backstage. There he is. Hey!
So you can hear me for the moment?
Perfect, brother. Perfect.
It's probably not going to last. We got storms going on right now.
Oh,
rain.
okay.
Where are you? Where are you located?
He's in North Jersey.
Oh, North Jersey. We got storms.
He's not that far from you.
Yeah, I'm on Long Island.
Yeah.
You're a South Jersey guy, ain't you? Or are you a Pennsylvania, Philly guy?
Who, me?
Hmm?
Oh, yeah. I was Philadelphia, but South Jersey's part of Pennsylvania, really. So.
Yeah. Well, here's a little trivia. I don't know if you know this. The only city that had 4 sports franchises all in the championship game or series in the same year is Philadelphia.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
You had your 76ers, your Flyers, your Eagles.
Yeah.
And your what's the other team? Wait. Baseball. Your Phillies. Your Phillies.
The Phillies. We had the 76. Yeah. I mean, there was parades like every freaking week.
Yeah.
So,
how do you feel about that? The Phillies. Are you a Phillies fan?
I don't really follow. I love sports stories, but I don't really follow sports. But yeah, when I was a kid, we all wore Phillies caps.
Yeah.
I had our favorite player.
What was it like when your Flyers, your Broad Street Bullies
that was nuts. I mean, I was when they won the Stanley Cup the first time, I was at the movies that afternoon, and I came out, and it seemed like the world had gone mad because while I was at the movies, they won the Stanley Cup, and just people just driving up and down the street, honking their horns and screaming and yelling like for hours. So it was, it's a hockey town, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is. Oh, we lost him. He'll come back. We got, hey, what's up, Bobby? He's saying yasu, which means hello in Greek. Uncle Billy, Bob, and Mr. Dixon. Heck yes. Good to see you, buddy. Marcus Killigrews, another great pal of ours. Bob looks like he's in a nerd bunker. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a buddy of mine whose dad was a dentist. And he had a practice up in Buffalo. And he's got dozens of great cartoonist books, like New Yorker cartoons.
Yeah.
He's got Punch ones, like you got to think. So Larry's 72. So just imagine his dad has his practice store in the 50s, 60s, 70s. So all those great cartoon books. And he's been giving them to me. And just, I don't know, over the weekend, he's like, yeah, I got another drop of books for you. I'm like, yeah, no more books, no more. I know more books. I can't take it. I can't take any more books. I just like.
Yeah, I've seriously been getting rid of it. I mean, I've really trimmed down. We had a storage unit. We went from 20 by 10 to 10 by 10 recently.
Right.
Just getting rid of stuff. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I mean, you're probably like me. I mean, I see the books behind you, but every room in my house has bookshelves.
Yeah, I got them I got them in front of my desk piled up. Another pile over there. Oh my God, forget it. Like, I don't know. I have my Encyclopedia Britannicas that I read from 9th grade to my senior year, still the 1968 edition. And if those who watch The Professionals, that I would write the dates in, like so when JFK obviously was alive when it came out, and then I'm reading him in the 70s. Oh, JFK died June 5th, 1968, or whatever. I put in the dates for them. I think it's time. It's just you get sentimental. I have a lot of great art books. Like these are all books I worked on. All these here.
Well, that's like behind me are all the books I wrote.
So. Yeah, that's like me. See, that's that. That's all World War II. That's World War II.
I got World War II over here.
And you probably could break it down, right? You got the Pacific Theater over there. You got the Battle of Britain over there.
Yeah, I got those big, those French editions, those Histoire, big photo books. Just awesome, like U-boats. It's a whole book of photographs of U-boats.
Yeah.
So, got all that stuff.
Yeah, look at this with Jerry Roscoe saying, "What's with the Dolphins helmet, Billy? Squish the fish, go Steelers." Oh God, please. That's a Dan Marino helmet. He signed that helmet, but his autograph is faded from the sun.
Oh man, that's too bad.
I know. I got a Muhammad Ali signed statue.
Ah,
Magic Johnson signed statue. Wayne Gretzky.
Wow.
All the way up there. I don't know if you can see. That's Jordan up by my deer head.
wow.
That's Jordan. That's my 1840 Potsdam rifle.
Wow.
And then I got a lot of cool Joes, and that's my Battle of Britain wing of all my action.
I got my Carlos Hathcock, the Marine sniper from Vietnam, signed photo.
Really?
Up there in the corner above the Dogs of War poster.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
that's
to
awesome.
have it. So
That's great. Yeah. So I don't know. And so how do you get rid of your books? What do you do with them?
Well, I'll take a couple of bags of books every time I go to Sarasota. If I go for CGC for a signing, I'll take a couple of bags of books and I'll go to this really cool bookstore there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take a couple of bags of books and walk out with like 2 books.
Oh, really? So they would take a used bookstore will take.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a really good used bookstore. So I go in with a bunch of old paperbacks and crap like that, and I walk out with the first edition of Farewell, My Lovely.
Mm.
So, so just trimming it down, trimming the fat, getting down to the good stuff.
That's what I got to do too. I just got to. You just can't throw. I just don't
you can't throw them away. I cannot throw away a book.
Right? You can't.
I can't. I got 3 cases of that Civil War comic Gary Quapis and I did, and I can't throw them away.
I got one of them. It should be
Oh,
with my.
sure.
I have graphic novels over there. Yeah, I got one of them.
My graphic novels are in the other room behind me.
But I got so much. I got books on Japan. I have to have at least maybe 200 books on Japan alone. When I became a Japanophile, when I was just studying everything, and now I'm like, now I can just go.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what I mean? So you love having the books, and I got these collected editions, and I've got like 3 editions of the Watchmen collected.
Yeah,
when it came out,
everybody's got a couple of Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
It's like, got to trim it down.
Yeah, I think so too. And then I have friends who've given me books. I've read their books, and every time a friend gives me the book, I'm like, sign it to me. And now I got to give that away.
Oh, that hurts. Yeah, if you got to sell something that's signed or give away something, it's tough. It is tough. Too much all these years of collecting this crap.
I know. I got a $2 super chat from Jason. What's up, Jason Brazier? How do I say that? I want to say Brazier.
I would say Brazier.
Do a book sale at your VFW gathering. That's not a bad idea. Have it at the Post.
Yeah.
I don't know. People don't really read books. I don't know if that would go. I mean, shoot, I'd give them away for $100. If I could open up, Billy's books and just come and take it. $5 a book, $1 a book. I bought the Madonna book, that sex book that came out. Yeah. And this is like probably 95. And I don't even think I bought it. I think I traded someone like she number ones for it. I'm like, that book's gonna be worth a lot of money. I opened it because I wanted to see what's inside. And that's worth shit,
Yeah. So many of these books are like, I bet this is worth something. You go on eBay and there's thousands of them and they can't give them away.
Yeah.
So.
Like I'm still, but I got to tell you, I got a boatload of them Superman 75 bagged editions, buddy. They're going to put my kids, they're going to pay for my son's college education. I'll tell you that. That's a funny story. So when that book came out, I was working at home, and Deb was just my girlfriend at the time, and she was working in Manhattan. And I'm like, go buy Jim Hanley's Universe and go get me a copy of that book. And she's like, all right, I'll go on my lunch break, She went on a lunch break. That book was already $10 at that point.
Wow.
And I'm like, it's going to be worth a lot of money. Got to give me the Superman Returns book. I don't even know if it was bagged,
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, it's a new location.
New location,
different computer. Let's see.
Okay. Hopefully you're in.
I don't know what to tell you. My studio's on an old farm property. I swear to God, it's haunted.
That's awesome. What town do you live in, or is that just like don't tell anyone because they'll dox you or something and come to your house?
Oh, I don't care. It's up in the Jefferson area.
Jefferson. Okay, we have a property in Kempton, PA, which is by it's in the corner of like Lehigh Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
not-
Kenton.
yeah, it's got an old train station, old steam engine that goes all around the surrounding areas and stuff. So it's beautiful there. But the internet sucks there too. Oh my God, it's in a valley and it's just awful. It's awful.
Where I used to have and where I used to live, we had Verizon, and that was amazingly good. We don't have that anymore. I'm not going to say who we have, but it's a completely different world.
Oh, geez.
And I'm kind of new to this whole streaming thing. I had no idea that streaming sucks up so much power,
Does it
or
really?
bandwidth, or whatever it's eating. It's never happened until I started doing the streaming thing. Things never dropped out.
Well,
So, I don't know.
That's
But
called
anyway,
progress. That's called progress, Bob.
Yeah. How about that 7 Deadly Sinners? Let's talk about
Yeah, that's
that.
what we're talking about. We got tell Tehillim, shalom, and good to see you all. Good to see you too, buddy. And he finally back 7 Deadly Sinners. And
All right.
I'm glad you asked. Let's go to that. Let's go to the
I
site.
like the cut of your jib, Tello.
Yeah. What a segue. What an excellent segue. Let me pop this out. Hang on. I'm going to allow it. Hang on a second. Let me grab it because I had to switch over to this. Here we go. Boom. I'll close that out. Here we go. All right, boys. All right, here we are. We got it. Right? Let's go over my other screen.
Looking good.
Thank you, Bob. it's a whoa, that's me. Hang on. Shit. Sorry, that's me talking. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
I was opening up, I was just opening up things. Let's watch the video first, 7 Deadly Sinners, and let's go into it. Let's get into it, boys.
Okay.
When the law leans hard on a brother of the road, 7 of the baddest of the bad join forces to bring $1 million in California gold to market. In the wildest, gnarliest, deadliest rally race ever. Over 100 pages of rubber burning, road raging, gear jamming, gas guzzling action. They're wild. They're free. They don't give a damn. A retro instant classic of a lifetime in the making. Coming at you from comic book outlaw Chuck Dixon and legendary cartoonist Bob C. Hardin. And the hard-riding gang at Crusade.
Outstanding. Who did the trailer for you guys?
Represent.
Yeah, the Rippison guys did it.
Whoever did it over there did a freaking bang up job. Come on, shut this. I want to see the campaign. Close this out. See, my cursor is over here. There we go. That works. All right, man. Let's look at it. So here we go. You guys it's pre-ordered now. The status of this book. Well, let's get into the book and begin with. How did the whole thing come about? Chuck and Bob, what's the story?
Well, I got the idea in ’86, and I was originally going to do it with Flint Henry, and but Flint's gone Colonel Kurtz on me. So but the thing is that Flint did a couple of test pieces for it, and Bob inked one of them because I wanted Bob on the project from the beginning as inker because he's the car motorcycle guy. He would fix Flint's errors and just give us that Bob Hardin touch. And then, nothing happened with it. I couldn't sell it to anybody. And years went by. I just kept thinking about it all the time. And you know how that is. You get an idea and you just keep gnawing at it.
Yeah.
And eventually I just said, screw it. I contacted Bob and said, if I finance it, you want to do it? And he said yes. And so we put it together. And he's the only guy I could see doing it with. I mean, nobody else could bring this to life the way he did.
It is extraordinary, your art style and everything, Bob. I mean, it's got a little bit of, it's got a little Kurtzman in it, and it's, of course, it's your own thing. But it's just dynamite, man. I want to start sharing some pages if I can. You sent me these pages. I'm allowed to share them, correct?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah.
And
yes.
Yeah. So Bob, when Chuck approached you with it, that you were familiar with the project for decades now, you started thinking, you said, okay, what's it like working the two of you? Chuck, did you deliver him a full script, Chuck?
Oh yeah.
And
did we have a full script back in '86? Do you remember, Chuck?
I never wrote a script. I just wrote up like a pitch piece and had some concepts. And I think maybe a character sheet, but that's all I had. I never.
Yeah.
wrote
Let me just interject that Flint Henry piece that I inked was '86 or '85.
Yeah.
I didn't start really getting into the story with the script until 2010 or 2011. There was this long gap in between.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens, right? I mean,
yeah, the backstory of this story is just nuts. It's crazy about how long it took.
Well, you guys have an adventure, that's for sure. I got to share these pages, man. This is just.
Yeah, you got to see the interiors. You got to see Bob's.
Oh my gosh! I mean,
that sells the book.
Yeah. Did you also, Bob? Did you color these as well, or like who's the colorist on it?
All right, here's the story with the actual art per page. In the beginning, I had a group of I guess they were QB students that I was working with. I brought them in. They were going to do pencils and or layouts. Some of them have separated themselves from the project, except for one, West St. Clair. So what I did was I was springboarding off of their pencil art and embellishing it, adding my flair to it. And we just ended up with this amazing conglomeration of all different types of styles that kind of looks consistent by the time it was done. But to answer your question, yeah, I inked it, I co-penciled it, I colored it, and I lettered it. Jeez. And did all the promotional stuff that's now frantically trying to back it.
Yeah.
It is extraordinary. Like I love the little touches. Now, does this take place in the 70s? I'd assume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
definitely
the
a period
boom
piece.
and having the boobs right there and the for foreshadowing. What's that? And just great, man. It's got a great feel to it. And man, dude, holy crap!
Yeah, on this project, Bob's kind of like the throw rug that brings the room together. Because he brings the consistency of style. It all looks like Bob, which is what I loved about it.
Yeah,
I just love it. Because I've always loved everything about his work. It's so kinetic. There's so much energy there.
Allow me to mention that we did have a writer involved, and he was pretty good at giving me something to springboard off of.
I knew what you liked to draw, so I just put a lot of that in there.
That's good. Now, Chuck, do you ever work? Not that you need it, Bob, but do you ever work when you write and you said you go full script? Do you ever do thumbnails or anything like that?
You mean layouts?
Layouts, yeah. You ever do little like?
I did a lot of them on G.I. Joe because we were making stuff up, and we were making up military equipment. So sometimes I did a lot of drawings for that just to explain how things work. Because I was inventing new vehicles and stuff like that, and working with the guys, it's like this is what I'm talking about. Because I mean there's just so much you can describe to get it across. But generally, I don't. I mean, I don't like to get in the artist's way.
Well, what's going on?
I've never gotten any kind of drawings from Chuck unless they were on an envelope when he sent me a check.
Yeah, I think I got an original Chuck Dixon drawing too, like that.
Yeah,
do,
but I
Chuck.
will say, let me say this: occasionally in the script, there will be a little, like on the digital file, there'll be a little. Oh, it could be an image of a Marine tattoo, or a certain emblem, or a particular type of weapon. If there's something specific, I've always felt that Chuck kind of senses that I have no clue what he's talking about unless he does that. At least when he's working with me, that's something that he's put in that has always been really helpful.
Yeah, I throw a lot of visual ref into the scripts because if I'm going to ask you to draw it, at least I can do is show you what the damn thing looks like.
Yeah. I do. I've done that too. Do you like? Would you like? What program do you write in, Chuck?
Whatever the Microsoft one is now, they keep changing. Microsoft Office, Word, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I write. Yeah, I've seen a lot of comic writers are working in Final Draft.
No, I hate Final Draft. Oh my God, I hate Final Draft.
Okay.
I hate it. I can't work in it.
What year does this take place in?
It's like I'm gonna say 74, like the prime era for like the car chase movies and the motorcycle gang movies. So
when was Charlie's Angels really popular? It's like
76,
mid to late 70s.
75, 76.
I'm thinking like Vanishing Point, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. I mean, that's like 73. That kind of stuff. Electric Light and Blue. Those movies.
Yeah, because you might. Well, I'm not going to say nothing. Look at me. I'm like, maybe 1975. Don't mind me. All right. So, but this is just beautiful, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels.
Yeah.
It is a 78 Camaro. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, 78, buddy. I was looking at purists. Because the way the windshield, that's what I was saying. All right, I'll say the windshield, like the back windshield in like 75, was it, Bob? Changed from to the all around the rear windshield of a Camaro.
Yeah, there were a couple different body changes. You can't see the nose in this shot, but it is a 78, and that really doesn't matter. There's a lot of if we talk about inconsistencies, we're gonna dry our mouths out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man! If you can't,
that's what a 70s B movie is.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
This is just beautiful. So who's are these two right here? Are good guys? Or like I know there's 7 of them. Are they?
We can't tell you that.
What's that?
We can't tell you that.
All right. I like what
there are good guys and bad guys on this page. That is correct.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I assume they're all anti-heroes anyway, right?
Oh, absolutely.
If they're shipping weed.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to move in next door to you.
Yeah, weed was illegal during this, by the way.
Yeah.
And $1 million was a lot of friggin' money.
Yeah,
not only in the story, but in when we were working on it. That's how old it is.
This is just so great of him hanging. Your storytelling. My goodness, look at that. Holy shit.
Yeah, Chuck laid out this grid. When Chuck lays out a grid in the script, it's pretty much to the point. Can you zoom in on can you zoom in on panel 3?
I have to probably save the image because I'm on I don't know how to zoom in with this on my Mac, believe it or not. Because you're supposed to wait. I think if I hit Option and plus, give me a second, Bob. Sorry.
Sure.
I love a 6-panel grid. I love a 6-panel grid.
I can't.
Yeah, you always seem to make a point of it, in at least the scripts that I've seen. And where you place it in the story is so cool because you don't do it really early, at least in a big book. That's, to me, I get, all right, so it's over with, and then there's nothing to look forward to. I kind of look forward to your 6-panel grids.
I think I can do this. Give me a second and I'll grab on that. It's not showing up in my downloads. Hang on, for God's sakes. I'm new at this. If you wouldn't know, I'm like not new at doing the shows, But Niall, my partner, he's the one who does all of this and who does all the technical stuff. But he's running like a multi-million-dollar. I got it. Hang on. I got construction company, and he just doesn't have the time to do all this stuff. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to start opening up our shows because I love having creators on and friends and stuff. So let's see. Here we go. Here we go, bud. Here we go, Bob. That's the biggest I can go.
Okay.
But I even love, it's just like it looks like you got a pattern, and unless that's your inking, are those like the dots like the, if you
there are digital
like
files of, if this makes sense, there are digital files of traditional zipatone used in my inking. It's part of my inking. After it's inked, I scan it and I add traditional zipatone.
That is amazing. Oh, it just looks, holy shit. I can see that. Wow. What a page. That's all I have of the pages, but let's go to the campaign. Here we go. All right. And then we got some people popping in saying hello. So let's say hello to some people here. What do we got here? Jimmy Palmiotti. What's up, Jimmy?
Ah,
Reminds me of Joe Kubert. Yeah, and you're a product of the Kubert School, right, Bob?
Indeed.
Yeah. Did you graduate?
I did. We were the first
did?
3-year class. We were the first 3-year class of 81.
Wow.
I graduated with Tim Truman.
Wow. I didn't know that he was a Kubert School. So how many people were in those classes of the first years of the Kubert School?
In ours, not a lot. I want to say maybe 10.
Wow.
15.
Are you a Jersey guy to begin with, or did you come from afar to go to school to be a cartoonist?
It was literally the next town from where I grew up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect sense.
It was insane. It was an insane meant to be situation.
yeah, and Bob instructs there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Anthony Marks. I think he's a great guy. He's doing a lot with that school, man. It's you just moved to a new place, right? You have upgraded again.
Yeah, we moved, new building, new town. I don't think we're in our second year yet. I don't know. It's becoming a blur, but yeah, it's all brand new.
Looks fantastic. So this is on Rip Ascend, okay? And you have this book right now. So the campaign, you've already raised $12,000.
It's actually more than that. I don't know why it's not showing up. We're actually over 14,000 now.
Oh, let me see
But it's really weird because if I try to refresh it on the computer in my living room, it gives you this number. But we're actually up to 14,000.
That's strange.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I keep seeing this screen all the time. That's the only one I see.
Yeah, we're at 14,055. 376 books sold.
All right.
Oh.
And this book is done, right?
Oh yeah. It's been done for a couple of years.
Everything's done.
Yeah.
The artwork for all the pages is done. The entire book is done and laid out in an order that I think is appropriate. All this promotional stuff you see, I did it. It's done. They just have to do their magic with it.
Yeah, it'll fulfill the first week of May.
Dude, this poster is, I see that. So this book, like I said, so your campaign ends in 3 weeks or so. Mm-hmm. The end of this month, the 27th of March. And then you go to press, the book is complete, and you start shipping this book in the 20th in a month, 2 months later.
Yeah.
That's
what we're told.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, this is a movie poster right here, Bob. Holy crap.
And it is a full-size one-sheet movie poster, 24 by 36. So,
yeah, it's huge. It's not it's not an 11 by 17 laser print.
Right.
Digital print.
So what are some of the perks of that? What should I get, buddy? Which one should I get?
You want it. You want it all.
I want it all.
You have to make sure you're 8. We have to confirm you're 18, and then you have to click on you want it all.
Oh well, you made my day. Thank you. It's like when I go to the supermarket and I buy a 6-pack of beer, they ask me to see my license.
But here you got the full color cover, you got the 3D cover, and then you got Bob's acid trip cover.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's that middle one, the 3D cover that comes with glasses, and the 3D poster, which is a version of the one you just showed before, also comes with glasses. Anything that's 3D comes with the glasses.
Here it is. Because you can even do, I don't even know if you can get that, but like 3D black light. You guys are firing on all the 70s cylinders, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I haven't figured out the black light thing yet, but it's on my list.
Yeah, next time.
That really would be apropos for this book too.
There's so many things we wanted to do. You know, there's just so many tchotchkes you can produce.
Yeah. You get your plant looking
which is pretty ballsy. I think we're being pretty ballsy because no one has read the book yet. I think a lot of this is going to really take off after they see the book.
Major Glitz wants to know. I see it right here. Forgive me, guys. I know I miss a lot of the chats because I'm trying to do things and I'm a cartoonist, for God's sakes, not a tech guy. Oh damn, like the red and blue 3D glasses from the 80s?
Yeah.
From the 50s?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Or the 50s. Oh.
So here's the thing, Chuck. So I assume, Chuck, being you, and I wasn't aware of this with you, but you must be a reefer connoisseur, huh?
No.
Come up with this idea.
No. This is time for this.
Hippie roots, maybe?
This is time for the disclaimer. I mean, my only experience is with a really suspicious tray of brownies back in the 70s. So I can't even confirm there was anything in there, but boy, did I act like an asshole that night. So there had to have been something in there. So.
No, I'm just joshing.
That's it. Yeah, I'm not. This is just a story.
Right. Well, I heard, you write what you know. That's all I'm saying.
No. You can't write what you know. The crazy shit we do.
Yeah.
We use the wrong. Bob Burden always says that we use the wrong parts of our brain. I think that's true. So.
100%.
Well, I think it's also important that we cater to some of the markets that don't normally get catered to.
Yeah.
In full force, especially in comics. This subject matter, at least in the little world that I live in, I don't think it's been approached heavily in comics.
No.
I would love to discuss that. I don't know if I'm on target or not, but I don't see that there's a lot of this type. Not only is it a drive-in B movie about weed, but the fact that it's about weed in general, is that on comic book stands?
No, not since the Undergrounds. So
yeah, especially all these
rats
and that read comics. I think you would. I just love this image. I just can't stop looking at it. I mean, do
you like that? Do you like that, Billy? Do you like that?
I don't know why. Oh, I like motorcycles. That's why.
No, that is a killer poster.
Yeah,
that is a killer poster.
I could see this being a film, and every actor in Hollywood would want to be in it. Like how much fun
I had actors in mind when we were designing the characters. Absolutely. If you look at that the sticker sheet, it shows each character from the thing. And
all right, let's get to that. I'd like to see
they're all kind of based on a lot of my loves on the big screen.
Let's check that out. Hang on a second. You have like Paul Lynde as the gang leader.
Yeah.
Not so much. No.
Let's see that. Do you have? I saw it somewhere. Do you have the your turnarounds of your characters stickers?
Keep scrolling. Yeah, click on that.
Okay, I got it. Okay, let me see.
Now go up. There should be one just with a sticker
go.
sheet. There it is.
Oh, this is very.
I don't know how big you're gonna get it.
It's okay. I'll open it up in another open up a new tab. Let me close that out here.
Yeah, Peter Fonda's in there, Sly Stallone, Kurt Russell. Good Lord.
There we go.
Michelle Rodriguez. Kind of a Charlize Theron. Cher. I had all kinds of ideas when I was doing the characters.
And no Paul Lynde though, huh?
No.
Yeah, no, Paul Lynde didn't make it. Sonny Bono did not either. I'm sorry. Oh, Ernest Borgnine plays the cop in my mind.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Jackie Gleason is the nasty father of the nasty local spoiled kid. Yeah, there's stuff in there.
Anybody like guys today, or Chuck, if we know that our 70s cast. Anybody that you have an idea, and anyone in mind that you would like to see? I mean, let's face it, Chuck Dixon, you are a credited. One of your properties was brought to screen. One of the very few people in comics history of or even literature, to be honest with you, in the past this century. That has had their project brought to the silver screen in Working Man, starring Jason Statham. Who do you see? Do you think maybe put a call into your pal Statham or Sly Stallone to get in on Seven Deadly Sinners?
Yeah, I'm talking to people, and I showed them this. I talked to some guys, and they were looking for action movies within a certain budget level, and I pitched this as the cheaper you make this, the better it'll be.
Yeah, yes, sure, yeah.
So, go out to Death Valley or go to Australia, and shoot this thing. You can get it cheap. And my thing is, you just use a bunch of nobodies. You use a bunch of up and coming actors. And, I don't see how you could miss. If you kept this thing around a $7-8 million budget, you're going to make a pile of cash.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm like you. I would love to make a film, like off of even She. And I could make that movie for $7 million. Totally could make it.
Oh, it's amazing what you can do, with very little money, as long as you don't have big stars in it.
Right.
And you're working with people who love movies. That's the biggest key, is if you're working with people who love movies, they'll find a way to make it work. But if you're just looking for a guy, if the producer says, "Oh, I'll put some money in as long as you use my my craft service and my drivers and my trucking company," then you're in trouble.
Right. So. Yeah. 100%. But this is just I don't know. I can hear this comic book,
Yeah.
With the gunfire and the shovel heads roaring and and the cars and the crashing and the just the screams. My God, man, the screams.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen anything like this in a while. I mean, there was a Sons of Anarchy TV show, but for me, it didn't have the feel this has.
So, well, like you said, Grindhouse, you put it in it. It's got to be done like that. It couldn't be too slick.
No. It's got to be shot raw.
You could shoot it digitally and still have like the scratches in the film and the what was it called? FPS? What was it? The apertures on the cameras. Remember the Super 8 cameras, guys?
Yeah.
What was it? Remember, God, we used to buy film and make movies, but if you didn't write if you didn't put the right settings on your camera, it would come out blue, or
right.
You can have that with the lens flare, like if they're panning and they get into the sun and it kind of blots it all out for a bit. It would all work for sure.
Oh no, absolutely. It's made to be done that because and the story's there and the imagery's there. So I think I know it would work. I know it would work. I know audiences would dig it.
Major Glitch is it said right here, Working Man was a good watch. Statham has been doing a bunch of good action movies recently, like The Beekeeper.
Thank you.
Yep. Would you ever make an AI movie, movie, PopXP? Oh boy. So we were talking about this, and I was talking to Bo about it last week, about this whole AI revolution that's happening. And as much as we, despise it, say, because so I'm going to Bo that you have guys submitting film scripts now, right? And comic scripts, and they're just AI.
Yep.
So I guess you could write a synopsis, right? And say, write me a 48-page comic script.
Oh, absolutely. It'll be shit, but it'll do it.
Holy shit. Because my buddy says he's been seeing him. He's like, yeah, this is, or even if they suspect it, this is AI.
Oh, you can spot it a mile away. And the thing is, I mean, there's like 3,000 new books published a day on Amazon, and they're all AI.
Oh my God.
So the slop is just out there, and eventually it's going to be like a worm or a Boros, where the AI is going to start feeding off itself. And then, but they got to do something where they have to tell you it's AI.
Yeah.
But you can read. I mean, I've read parts of AI generated novels, and it's like, yeah, it's serviceable enough. It's typical like beach read writing. But my God, it's redundant. I mean, it'll just repeat things over and over and over again. It just because a lot of these guys using this, they'll go, well, in this chapter, this happens. Make this chapter 1,500 words long, and then the AI pads it out to 1,500.
Oh my God, that's terrifying. It really is.
It is. It absolutely is. And
like a whole novel, like you said, I don't like that chapter. And now I'm thinking about it, because like I said, I'm not the brightest crayon on the box, and you're thinking about it. Yeah, change this chapter. Let's have, the girl gets hit by a car.
Right.
Breaks her leg, her right leg or something like that. And then they could just I don't know what you put it into, and it'll just spew it out.
Well, the weird thing is, I mean, somebody who wrote, I know a guy who plays around a lot with AI, and he's kind of learning it like you learn a musical instrument.
Yeah.
And he, just for fun, with my permission, he took one of my comic scripts and turned it into a prose novel. And I'm reading and I'm going, the AI didn't understand the story.
Right.
It took out everything. You know how you'll write a scene that seems meaningless, but it builds character?
Yeah.
It didn't understand any of that. And it would just remove those scenes and replace it with something it knew, generally something about tech.
Oh.
And then it would, this is the funniest thing. It would start making up its own characters. And it made up this character named Chen. And then in a later chapter, Chen shows up again, but it's a different Chen. So the AI just writes, Chen sat down at the kitchen table, no relation.
Holy shit.
So it's a stupid machine. It's just a stupid machine.
Yeah.
But Hollywood's going to be all over it. They're going to be all over it.
Well,
they can get rid of writers. They're going to be all over this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was looking at like little things that I've done with like this. I'll share a scene from my new book, and it's literally 2 panels put together, right? Because I was just playing with it one night with Andy Smith, and it's like we're at the point that, and I don't mean for my comics at all, but I mean to maybe make a film or something like that, or at least for promoting. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Because it's coming. And you're going to have to either, as Bo called it, like a tool or a tyrant, like, what do you do? But I did this little thing and it spit this out in like 6 seconds. Let me share it real quick. I don't know, man. How do you, like this one? Here's another scene. Here's 2 panels put together and I just typed it in, have her swords cross, right?
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, fuck.
Well, I mean, you couldn't afford to have that done in a traditional way.
Yeah, it cost me $10,000 with someone to do that.
I mean, look at some of the stuff Graham has done.
Yeah.
It's jaw dropping.
Yeah. Bob, watch this one. You ready, Bob? How about this bad boy? Let's see if the sound is working. Here we go.
Yeah, but so all right, are you going to use that to promote your animated film?
No,
what would that be for? My generation, the way I look at it, if something's animated, and it looks good to me because I don't know where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's a promotion for a comic book, to me, it's got nothing to do with the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm buying a comic book to read panels that are, static, but drawn really well. I'm not impressed by something that's moving to sell something that's not moving. Is that weird? Have you heard that?
No, I've never heard that before.
But I have none of that means anything to me. And Chuck actually brought up Graham's really cool Chenoo animated snowman, and it looked awesome.
Yeah.
But he's not marketing an animated film. So to me, it means nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
or anybody.
The problem is trying to cut through this clutter, on the internet. And, the temptation is there to use these little animated pieces just to draw attention.
Yeah.
Because it's, well, you're experiencing this now, Bob. I mean, this is pushing a rock up a hill trying to sell a project just to make people aware of it. I was sending out, I was using the messaging on Facebook just to send out stuff about 7 Deadly Sinners. And I have guys that have been fans of mine for years and follow me on Facebook, and most of them never heard of it.
Yeah.
And I've been posting 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Isn't that crazy that you're at like comic conventions, like even like Mike Richardson, who just left Dark Horse, that he came up to us at San Diego Comic-Con wanting to print She. Why don't we do She again? He said. And he's like, what have you been doing? Have you done anything with this property and I'm like, we've made almost $2 million in the past 5 years on Kickstarters and Indiegogos. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, he had no idea. No idea about this crowdfunding, which I guess could be a good thing in a way, because at least we know that we have a broader audience still to reach. Right. And you had mentioned that all these stupid books that are popping up on Amazon. Why don't we put something like this? You have it at Ripasend right now, right? Right. Why not talk to the powers that be? If it's Eric or whatever, whoever does it, say, why don't we put them on Amazon? Yeah, I mean, we got to go retail at some point, and also there's the international market, because I think this would sell well overseas, and I think that's up to Bob and I to do, because I think Rip is only interested domestically, but this would sell like gangbusters in Italy and France and Germany. Oh, I think now on Amazon, because I haven't bought, I see the books, digital books and stuff like that, Kindle books. This, instead of shipping overseas, which is a pain in the ass, maybe you could put it on Amazon as a digital version. Oh, definitely. We definitely want to go digital. And the thing, that's where AI is helpful, because you can translate stuff, and their translation programs are pretty damn good. Really? Okay. Yeah. So if you know of anybody, any of them, share them with me, because I'd like to see how I can format my books and start putting them on Amazon as digitals, Yeah. And they can just get it like that. There you go. Just download it. Yeah, because when you do this crowdfunding stuff, someone in Australia likes your book, but they can't afford the shipping. Yeah, dude. It's again, our books are, well, what's the price of your book? What's the price? Good question. I think the standard one's $30.
30 to 40.
30 bucks. How many pages? 100 and
it's like a 120 page book.
120 pages for $30. That's a great deal, especially that these aren't books that are being printed by there's not 50,000 copies of this book.
No, it's gonna be a low print one. Yeah. So first edition of this is gonna be scarce. Yeah. So do you guys sign these books at all? We didn't get into the signing thing. I mean, obviously we could do that if we wanted to. Yeah, I think like Brian Polito offers his books. If you want to sign, it's like $5 on top of it. Yeah. And well, the thing at RIPA is they'll send me on the books I do for them. I'll drive down to Sarasota to CGC and spend a day and sign the books there, and then they slab them. That's how they sell them. So, but have you done that? Have you been to CGC, Bill? I have not done any CGC or any of the CBCS stuff. It's a good experience just to go visit them and tour their facility, because it's jaw dropping. Really? I can imagine. I don't know. I always thought it was like 4 guys at a kitchen table. Yeah. It's like 100 people, grading, restoring, slabbing, and that's just the comic end. Then you go back to the coin end. Oh my God, you got 200 people working back there. I held a coin in my hand that was 3,000 years old. Wow. So, and I got to hold a Batman #1 that was like in primo condition. So that place is awesome.
Yeah. The thing is, you wonder like whose collection is that?
Yeah, because none of the books, none of the coins are theirs. They're all from collectors. Right. You know, I saw pulp magazines from the 30s. It looked like they just came off the newsstand. I don't know where these things were, but
where are they located in Florida?
They're in Sarasota, in like an industrial park. They do comics, they do coins, they do video games, and they do I think they do VHS tapes. I mean, anything you can collect, they'll grade it and slab it.
Well, you think about it. If you have video games, say you have an original Atari, right? You know, in the box, and you have all the, you know, the or in television. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was the next generation.
Yeah.
And because I have some of those games, you know,
and
they're in good shape, even if they're not. People, I guess, you know, people. You know, collectors want to buy that stuff.
They're worth thousands of some of these games, thousands of dollars. It's crazy.
You know, Bob, I had, you know, Air Jordans of how expensive they are. You know the sneakers. People are nuts to collect these sneakers, original Air Jordans. I worked at Jerry Cosby's, which was a sporting goods store at Madison Square Garden, when they first came in, and we got a really good discount. You work there, you get a great discount. So we buy them. I probably had 2 or 3 pairs of them. And wore the shit out, wore them out. Like,
you wore them.
And they worth like $15,000-$20,000 today. If I just like, who's gonna keep a pair of sneakers, you know?
You didn't just put one in the closet for later?
No. And like I said, I'm at that age. I want to start getting rid of stuff anyway. Just collecting things, and oh man, I don't know. Aaron Lepresti said he wants to have the biggest, the coolest estate sale ever. When he goes, and we're talking to him, and Graham's like, yeah, but when you go, your kid's going to be selling, hey, how much for this Fantastic Four number 20, right, that you have slabbed? I don't know, give me $4 for it, you know?
Well, luckily, one of my sons is like an Arab rug dealer. He'll get top dollar for everything.
Oh, that's great.
Nobody's taking advantage of him.
Maybe Dixonverse should have a store. You have a little store with all your cool stuff and make some money.
Just get rid of this stuff.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm at that age as well. I'm just, oh man. So getting back to the AI thing, and I'm wondering what people in the chat. Hey, Bad Adam, what's up, buddy? Major Glitch, Randy Howell, Bootlegger, Tehillim is here. Let's keep going. Stat Zero, what's up? Super Mastermind.
I like Tehillim. He bought the book.
What's that?
I like Tehillim. He bought the book.
Yeah, thank you, Tehillim, for buying the book. Trying to scroll down, man. Randy Howell, of course. Good to see you, Randy. Thanks a lot. Let's see who else pops up. Say hello, guys. Pop in and say hi. But speaking of the AI, the way I was looking at it in a way is, it just an idea, just a thought, is that this could be an opportunity for us, and maybe our only opportunity, like this film, right, like this comic right here, that if you could use your pages, right, your panels, Bob, and work with AI, because other people are going to be doing it, right? And you use, like, say from panel A, almost as fill-in artists, right? So you can have like panel 1 to panel 2, and then you could work with the AI to be the fill-in artist for those panels, to go from that scene, to make an animated.
You mean in-betweeners?
In-betweeners, yeah. Like, remember, like you have Urwix, he's doing panel, he's doing cell 1 and cell 5.
Right.
And you have an in-betweener doing 2, 3, 4, right? Is there a way, perhaps, could we use AI, again, if you can't beat them, join them, and I don't know how we're going to beat them. That's what I'm concerned about, is to actually use that to be the AI to fill in those that scene. And if you don't like it,
I have no objection. I have no objection to it as long as it looks like the art source that it came from.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're from A to G is my art, and they're going to fill it in between, the in between is going to look like my art.
Yeah.
Whatever. I find that hard to believe it's going to look consistent, but if that's where it's going, then I don't care about that. And I also don't mind it for doing roughs. I don't have any of the programs yet, but I've inquired. I mean, like, where do you get these, and how can I use it? And the only thing I can think of that I would use it for is doing roughs. If you could create an elaborate rough that is something that you might not have completely thought about, plus there could be a ton of content in it that you don't have time to draw.
Yeah.
You could then make that rough your lightbox piece.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
I'll be honest,
I use SketchUp. You know, if I'm drawing a car or if I'm drawing an airplane or something like that, and turn it around and play with it, I use that for shit. Sure, I use it. But
I'll tell you something that'll freak you out. I saw a demonstration of a program for comics where it animates each panel, and not only animates each panel, but if you want, you can choose to have interstitial panels created. Like, you know, I got panel 2 and panel 3. Well, I want to see what happened between those panels, and it'll do that.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
But could it be used as a tool now? Because none of us are getting younger, but to actually make the film, whether good or bad, right?
Oh no, it can be done. I've seen stuff. A guy did some experiments with a comic I did called Iron Ghost, and the results were impressive.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'd watch this movie. I mean, but they got to go in and fix stuff because AI's stupid, makes mistakes. But it's making less and less mistakes. It is getting smarter and smarter.
That's the thing, but this could bring your two guys' vision to fruition. Is to take your script, Bob's art, and have that AI work as you were saying to do panel, from panel 1 to panel 2.
Well, let's face it, we're a generation away from everybody just making their own movies.
Yeah, 100%.
You're like, I want to see this, but nobody's made it. I'll just make it myself. I'll spend the weekend and make this movie.
Yeah, it's think about it, and it's going to be a rush of films. It's going to be
a shitstorm.
Yeah.
Of crap,
But there might be, but if you're there in the beginning of it, and you get a leg up on everybody, you could make a big splash. I'm just saying, just for my frustrations with in the past. Actually, we have something cool going on now. But with the She film, of what all the changes they wanted to make with my property. So they buy it or they option it. They want to do the comic, and then they go in and change everything.
Yeah.
And I think, Chuck, we've had this conversation years ago. We all get that 6 Days of the Condor, the book, becomes 3 Days of the Condor, the movie. That makes perfect sense. But when you change it completely, it looks nothing. And look at they end up being bombs, for the most part, because these people who've never created anything, producers and all, on their own,
right?
Let's do this. I think this would be better if there's a, that whole thing with Kevin Smith was talking about. Who the hell was he talking about? The Superman movie. They wanted a giant spider.
Yeah, the guy was obsessed with having a giant spider.
Yeah, who the hell was it? Bob, not Bob Goo. Bob, the kid stays in the picture. That guy.
Yeah. I know who you mean.
The guy made shampoo. The guy, he said he's been in over 500 fights.
Yeah, the guy made it. He produced The Godfather.
John Peters, thank you, Blizzard. Blizzard got it right there. Yeah.
John Peters. It was John Peters. Yeah, okay. Barbara Streisand's hairdresser. That's how he started out. Yeah.
And then Kevin Smith is talking about it in the they had Superman movie, and then when Wild Wild West came out, and they had the giant,
giant spider,
spider, and he goes, "That son of a bitch got his spider."
But that's what they do. I mean, people say to me, with the Levon Cade movie, they changed your book. Well, they didn't change the book. The book's still there. The book's eternal. And they can make a She movie and do whatever the hell they want with it, but the comic's still there.
Yeah.
And we all do that. We all see a movie based on something we liked, and we'll just remember the thing we liked if the movie isn't any good.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I just see as it's it's troubled water to try to tread, but it's but this could be an only chance to make of your vision, you know what I mean, to use it, that you could put it together and change things, right? I mean, if they're saying, like you said about the chapter, well, rewrite that chapter.
Right.
It's fucking scary. I don't want to do it for books, but I sure the hell want to explore it for a film.
It'd be interesting. I mean, some things lend themselves to it, But I mean, we've all seen this new foot. I mean, you see this footage of Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise fighting on the beach, and it's like it's completely convincing. It looks like a movie. It looks real. Yeah,
look at what I put in. I put in this in Grok, I think, and I got me and Bo Smith fighting. Watch this, me and Bo Smith. Check this out. We did it all. But that's like, I had the picture of me and Bo, and I'm like, put us in Wolverine claws, right? And they put us in Wolverine, and I'm like, put us in an alley, and I'm like, put me in a kilt, and I'm like, what's that? And have them fight. That's what I wrote. I'm like, oh, fuck my life.
That's what I mean. Everybody's gonna be making their own shitty movies. I want a movie about naked chicks fighting pterodactyls. I never seen nothing like that, and they make it.
Yeah, and was I on with you? Was it last week when I was saying, like, who's to stop? Like, say Boris Karloff's granddaughter. That if you go up to her and like, listen, I'm a film producer and I want to give you $1 million to use your father's voice and likeness in this film, and say starring Boris Karloff, what would she say? No. Sure, some people might. Stan Lee's daughter sure the hell wouldn't.
No.
No.
Think
about it. I think how these people hate their kids. I mean, look at Bing Crosby's one son hated his guts,
Yeah. Why
and
not?
If he's the executor of the estate, put him in and make him an asshole or something. I don't know. Or at least benefit from his,
I remember in the 80s when like the computer animation first came up, and people were like, oh, it's going to replace cell animation. I said, no, it's going to replace live action. And we're going to see a new Humphrey Bogart movie someday.
Yeah.
And that's a very real possibility. It's probably somebody working on one right now.
I bet. Well, don't you think someone's working on, say, a Superman movie right now, because it goes into public domain from that very first issue of Action Comics, and someone could just make that film, or the first 5 issues of it.
Well, look what they're doing with Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse. I mean, they're making these horror movies because it went in the public domain.
Yeah. Yep. Popeye too.
Popeye.
But that's gonna be nuts when it comes to, is it 2033 maybe is when it comes out. It goes into public domain. So this is Action Bob. I don't even know that Action Comics #1 will go into the public domain in 2033.
Yeah.
So you could make a comic on that first issue, but you can only use what's in the Action Comics and Superman from 1938.
Yeah. So
you 39 you Batman and everything from Batman, but just what was in Batman in 1939 you can use.
Yeah, so you got no Lex Luthor, you got no Joker, you got no Jimmy Olsen.
So you're talking about the story or the images?
The images and the story. Everything. So you don't. So someone's got to be right now, maybe listening right now. Major Glitch is like, shit, I think I'm going to make a Superman movie, and I've got 7 years before it comes out, so I can work on it. But then again, Chuck, right? They probably can make a movie in 2 months.
Yeah.
Whatever is that 6 years from now?
Yeah, just they'll be making it on their phone.
Yeah.
Oh,
geez.
Crazy.
I want to retire. I want to sell everything and just retire.
I want to move to a cabin in the woods and just write westerns for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'd like to move where you live, Florida.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I know. Fish.
Fish, birds. Birds is the coolest thing down here. The birds you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eagles.
I want to do
eagles. I see American eagles every day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to do 7 Deadly Sinners 2, The Revenge.
There you go.
Maybe we'll make it 8 Deadly Sinners just to
Oh, that's a good, or 6 if you get rid of one.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm not naming names, but some of them.
No, we're not naming names, but it gets real rough toward the end of the story.
Does it?
Yeah, we got kind of a wild bunch thing going on here.
Well, it's an incredible. I know we've been on for a while. It is an awesome. I love the premise of it. I could see it. You know, Bob. I mean, your art is just. And Chuck, of course, you know, I'm a fan. I was a fan before I became your friend. And Bob, your art in this book is just astonishing. It really is. It was a privilege looking at your pages that you sent me. Let me see if I could share some more. I'm going to stop this one. I'll share some more.
Yeah, it is. I can't wait to have the book in my hands. It's been so long. I remember Bob got all excited because I printed up some postcards. And I sent him some.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get the book in the mail the week after.
Well, Bob, this has been. I mean, how long have you been done with this book?
The book itself done.
Yeah.
Pages have been done over 7 to 10 years.
Yeah.
So you could say you're ahead of the game.
Yes.
But the good news is every time we get teased with publishing, I get inspired to do more promotional material. So I just started accumulating all this promo stuff, you know, including the posters and the shirt designs. What I didn't want to do was just have somebody take images out of the book and make a shirt design out of it or make a poster out of it. I wanted to create new stuff.
Yeah.
That's the way it used to be. Often the posters had very little to do with the movie. And so I was kind of spinning off on that vibe in a lot of different areas.
Well, it really does lend itself to so much of that. Just so, I mean, you could do so many things with it. Like you said, the poster doesn't necessarily have to be the same as the story, you know?
No.
But it captures the vibe of the book.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go to the campaign. Let's go to the campaign page and we'll get you guys going. So, boys, after this, let me see if I can go to this one. If I can click back. Let's see if that clicks back. There you go. Here's a campaign. What's next aside from 7 Deadly Sinners, The Revenge? What other projects you guys got cooking?
Well,
I don't know. We talking about it?
You know, we got a Christmas story that Bob's actually done pages for that I wrote. And then I got something. I think I'm going to talk Graham into publishing it. And Bob did a story in that.
Okay, great. Yep.
Yeah, we just like working together. I like the results. Yeah, I mean we're up to almost. Yeah, it's like $14.90 on the page that's actually accurate. So we did sell a few here.
Oh, yes, you're approaching $15,000, and I will definitely back this book as well.
Oh, well, thank you, Billy.
Of course, I
appreciate it.
I'm just doing because I have enough stuff, but stuff that I want now. But I would seriously talk to Eric or the Ripperson people about loading this up also up on Amazon after.
Yeah, it's got to go digital because they're starting to put their books digital, and if they could just make us part of that program, it'd be great.
Yeah, because it's just too damn good, man. It is too damn good.
And like
you have
Bob said,
Billy.
Yes, sir.
Billy, do you have the marquee image? It's a drive-in theater marquee.
Yeah, I do.
Sent it in the second email.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That'd be a good closer.
That's an excellent close. Let me see if I put it on the book face there. I did. Okay, I'm gonna stop this.
But I think once this book is out, word of mouth is going to be like, "Whoa, wow, this is really cool."
There you go.
There we go.
It's just fucking home run, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right there, man. The main feature, 7 Deadly Sinners. Oh my God, I can hear the film going, you know. The whole thing.
That was the coolest thing about this project. I would talk to Bob about stuff, and he, you don't know if someone's understanding what you're saying, and then he would come back with artwork that would just completely nail it. I mean, this is like, well, this is exactly what I saw in my head. This is gorgeous. So.
It is. Are you guys planning on going to any conventions anytime soon?
I'm doing MegaCon, but that's the only thing I have plans for.
Okay.
I'm only there Saturday.
If they pick me up in a car, I'll go. But
there you go.
I'm not planning any trips out of state.
Same here.
Yeah,
Same here. I just got to drive over to Orlando. So
yeah, I haven't been to that MegaCon since, and I don't know if they don't like me. I don't know what it is, but since Beth sold it, I have not been to MegaCon. And
yeah, it's a different vibe, and it's really weird. I mean, I'm there. I'm going to be there with Eric. Eric handled me being there, but I looked at the guest list, and it's like, wow, this guest list is packed with people who hate me. It's like a legion of anti-Chucks is going to be at MegaCon.
Well, I think Jimmy will be there, and Jimmy loves it.
Yeah. Jimmy's good people.
Yeah, he's a good guy. But what's cool about this too is that you know that this is going to take off once it hits. So the cool thing is that, you know, Bob, you can have, I don't know if there's a Philadelphia Comic-Con, say, you know, you can do a special edition for that for sure. Or maybe if Rip Ascend is going to be at San Diego, do a San Diego Comic-Con special edition of it.
Yeah.
You know, limited to 100 copies.
If Rip would come out to New York Comic-Con,
yeah,
I do that.
Yeah, you really got something here. So, and great luck with it. Again, it was a privilege looking at these pages, man. And you guys are great. You guys are just great. Oh, it is working. Okay, cool. There you go. Holy shit, man. And when I say I could smell this and hear this page, I'm not smelling the reefer. I'm smelling the gasoline.
Yeah.
You know, that's
the rubber burning.
Yeah. That's how New York City is, dude. As soon as you drive into New York City, it smells like piss and pot. It's disgusting.
Well, it smelled like piss for a while.
Now it smells like pot. And you just, when you're driving it, you just smell it already. And it's like, the city gets everything it deserves. Holy shit. I can totally see your Joe Kubert influence here too.
Yeah. Being
a Kubert school grad. Let's see if I can share it to the main homepage again. And I want to thank you guys for joining me. Again, sorry that I was a little discombobulated here.
No, it happens.
Yeah, I was signing a bunch of books. We just got a bunch of our books in. Metal editions and special editions from this campaign. And it's been holding it up for months. And I just got him and I was signing him and then I rushed over here and then my PC over there just was not turning on. It's on, but it won't. Who knows? I'm just not a PC guy. So Stat here was a fantastic artist. What is Randy? Thank you, Randy. And then Stat said, it looks great. Stat's a terrific artist in his own right.
I know him. Yeah, he is great.
Yeah, he's a great guy. More people in Bergen County alone than all of Ohio, Mr. Tucci. You should know he's in the county next door. I don't know. Why would I know that? I live on Long Island. I'm about 150 miles away from Mr. Hardin here.
It's like another planet.
Everyone thinks I'm from Jersey. It pisses me off.
Oh, man.
So I what landed a Colt's neck. That's another story for another day. So, all right, guys. So we're already at Chuck. What's your real numbers? You're approaching 15 grand on this.
Yeah, we're getting close.
You got 20 days. You got you've got about what is it? I was told there'd be no math too. March 27th. Yeah. So you got 22 days left to this campaign. This book is completely done, everyone. And this book is going to ship. It's going to be released on May 20th. So all they need is for you guys to help them pay to get it printed.
Help us up that mountain.
Yeah, help them out and let's get this out there. So some Hollywood producer can see it and hold it in his hand and say, I want to make this movie. Too bad Bob Guccione's not around anymore. He would have made it.
Yeah, it'd be 3.5 hours long.
Yeah. So what I'm going to leave this up. Yeah, really. What else is going on, fellas? Let's bullshit for a little bit. I know I'm getting late. What time is it? 8:20. Go another 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I'm trying to picture a Guccione Caligula 7 Deadly Sinner matchup.
Yeah, I don't want to picture that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys would get. I don't know if it would hit if you got WABC radio down by you guys in the 70s, but he would have his commercials for Caligula. and talk it up, and the most, diabolically debauchery film of all time. This is Bob Guccione. And it was just talk about the film Caligula, the film experience. And holy shit, and they play that Chuck Mangione song. Remember that one? On the radio. Yeah. Hey, can I share one of my campaigns if you don't mind, guys?
Yeah, of course.
Share my Wolverine.
No.
Just talk about us.
I'm only going to keep it for a few minutes. Hang on.
Sure. No. Push it, baby.
All right, here we go. Let's
move that product.
Yep. I just want to share this, and we'll share yours. And then when we're going to close out and say goodbye, everybody. But boys, stay on for a second because I want to talk to you about something. All right. Okay. So please do. So here we go. Wolverine She. So 25 years ago, Chuck, me and Bo Smith made a comic book that shocked the world. We did this little upstart publisher out of Long Island. Ended up crossing over with Marvel's biggest character, Wolverine. And now we're doing a 25th anniversary special edition of it. There's only 150 copies of this book. Here's our metal edition. We only have 11 left. We launched it late last week. We got this foil edition. There's only 3 left. So
wow.
This is going, man. We got this little bundle pack, 23 left. And once this is done, this book is done. We will not be reprinting it. There will not be any other special editions on it because we have a contract with Marvel to reprint it this one time, and then our omnibus crossover, which will be our next Kickstarter and Indiegogo in a few weeks, next month, end of next month. But get it while it's hot, and we appreciate everyone who already did get it. So that's that. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I'll back the book. I think it's a fantastic book. Everyone, and these two are just great guys, incredibly talented men, despite what everyone at MegaCon thinks of Chuck. He's a great guy.
Well, thank you for having us on, Bill. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you got it anytime. And I'd love to get on. Now, Chuck, I know you're into horror. And we did a show. Graham was on it a few times called A Century of Horror. Oh. And I have my buddy Stephen Perros, who is he's the vice president of relations and acquisitions for Cineverse, who do the Terrifier films. And,
yeah.
And he would put on a great. He would just do so much work, and we'd say it's 1935. Let's talk 1935. What a year that was, right? Just as an example, and just pick films, or just pick a horror film, some good, some bad. So we think about doing that once a month. And of course, Bob, if you're into horror movies too, and we have fun, we can get into some of them 7 to akin, to be a nice match with this book. Maybe some of them 70 horror films, Yeah. And I'd love for you guys to be on and get a nice little round table of just people talking about a particular film, good or bad, and what we feel about it. And hear from the audience too.
Why not?
So that's that. So, all right, guys, please go. The link to this campaign is on Ripasend. Let me see. And our mods have been putting it into the chat as well. It's ripasend.com. If you just go to it, you'll see campaigns. You'll see 7 Deadly Sinners. My link is directly to 7 Deadly Sinners. And just please support 2 of these fantastic creators. And it was a good one, man. Great talking to you guys. And
thank you, Billy.
No, you got it. I'm sorry. I'm just all frazzled from all the shit I had to do today. But thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you soon. I'm going to make a little goodbye, and talk to you guys later. Thanks, boys. Stay on. I'll put you backstage.
Will do.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on PopXP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the PopXP and over on Instagram at the PopXP. Thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you soon.